Hi Aquarius, this is a reading for the eclipse season that's finishing, but it doesn't finish for a while, does it, the energy of it? So, and I'm going to do it in relation to the Hermit card, and I've got 12 words here that I've attributed to the Hermit card, and I'm going to pick one for you. You've got solitude. It has come up quite a lot, and it is one of the meanings of the Hermit card. Okay, so it's the final shuffle. I hope these cards fit on the screen. The central card for you is the Knight of Cups, which is very nice. Oh, the Knight of Swords. And the Page of Wands. So there's messages, messages, messages. I don't know if that's going to work. So that's your present position. And in the past, whoops, it actually should be there. No, I'm going to leave it there. I've been doing the middle one first. The Two of Wands, the Three of Cups, and that was a Chariot card. So what's coming towards you with this eclipse is the Five of Wands, the Peace card, the Four of Swords, and the Seven of Swords, which is an Aquarius card. Page of Cups underneath, another messenger, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Just going to have a look at the Lenormand. Got more communication. Could be about health or something, deep rooted. Something long standing, ancestors perhaps, and this talks about security and safety. This can be well-being. I'm going to move them because they're in my way. But they are very positive. So this present position, as I said, there's some sort of message for you. And I mean, there's a message for everybody in the eclipses, but it's really, it could be quite intense. It could be, like a revelation, particularly the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups is perhaps something nice coming towards you. It could even be you taking action towards somebody else, communicating your affection, your love, kindness towards somebody else. And it does feel like something new here, or newish, or a new phase of that. So in the recent past, it looks like decisions. This could be a partnership. And moving towards a connection. Moving with a connection. Doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be. And this is a card of celebration and a card of togetherness, a card of understanding, being on the same wavelength. It's like community. It's Aquarius, humanitarian. That's probably an everyday occurrence for a lot of you, really. So it feels like you're in your element here. You have been in your element. Something, if this is a romance, if this is you know, you're talking to somebody and you want something long term, this is a very good sign. And, you know, I can see that here as well. So, I mean, how does that relate to the Hermit card and the solitude? That's a good question. I mean, this is a card of meditation. It's a card of peace. It's a card, it's like a retreat, as in, well, we used to call retreats, you know, a religious day, a whole day thing or an overnight thing or a weekend thing or whatever is a retreat. I just got, for some people, for some reason in my head, that it could actually be that. You know, it could be not necessarily a retreat, but seeking out the guidance of a religious person or somebody who is, yeah, that's basically what I've got. You know, and that could be something that appeals. I'm not quite sure how to tie that solitude into the Hermit card for you, Aquarius. Maybe that'll come up. So coming towards you, it's definitely a change, okay? It's interesting because you've got the card of peace here, but it's also a card of truce. And you've got a bit of conflict here. It's not something, it feels like it's not something you can't handle, and it's almost like needing to have a little bit of pressure to motivate you in a way. You know, this could be a boring stage. Nice for a little while, but yeah, can get a bit boring. And that perhaps that's where the solitude comes in. It's like, well, you really want to change. You really want to change it up. You really want to be in a different environment or with different people or just with people. You might have been like on an oil rig or something. Who knows? For a while. Probably not going to be watching this video if you're on an oil rig, but you never know. And the Seven of Swords, as I said, is your card. I can't remember the exact. I wish I could because it matters. But it feels like it's something that you could be comfortable with, or you could be used to. You know, it's strategizing really. So I see strategizing here, and I see competition and conflict, and it's almost like, yes, bring it on. So I don't know. I don't know if, you know, if you've got that in you, that you just need it. But I think humans need that. They need a bit of a push, and you're certainly going to get that push. You're certainly going to get that push. I'll draw another card for you. I'll just shuffle and draw another card. Okay, Aquarius. Oh, that's nice. So the Star card, and that is an Aquarius card. And I'm going to put that with that. The star, there's a star there, and there's a star here. So whatever this has been, it has, I feel that it has enabled you to get to know yourself better, to, I don't want to say self-actualization, because it's a bit of a wank really, because when does that ever happen? You know, maybe after you're gone, you know, after you pass, I don't know. But it is, to me, it's saying that there's some sort of accomplishment, some sort of achievement on a spiritual level for you. and it's kind of like you're really in gear now. You know, your motor is in gear to go forward, and it's like bring it on, and it's kind of like it's almost like a car on a racetrack. You're revving to go, and if you don't feel like that, then I think that that's what's coming towards you from these cards. I hope that's helpful, Aquarius. Cheers.